Well, you can really tell the energy around the platform. It's amazing. We're coming to the close of the second keynote. And when we finish up the second keynote, we'll also then we'll start the conference again, and we'll open up the trade show floor. But before that, what we wanted to do is we wanted to choose some of you from the audience and bring you up here on stage to talk about what it is that you are doing here at Dreamforce, your personal experience, and also some of your work with the products. And the hope is that people in the audience can also learn from you, meet with you, and also understand what's going on. So please welcome up on stage with us right now, Michael Chasen, the CEO of Blackboard. We've chosen Deanna Johnston, CIO of Belkin, Joe Druin, the CIO of Kelly Services, Peter Winders, CIO of Avon, and Marc White, CTO of Deloitte. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for taking the time. Great to see you. Great to see you. Great to see you. Pleasure. Great to see you guys. So anyway, welcome to Dreamforce, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great time. Thanks for your interest, and thanks for the time that you're spending with us. We're very appreciative. Michael, you're the CEO of Blackboard. Can you tell us what's been your experience at Dreamforce? What are you guys doing here? What's been happening for everybody at Blackboard?
Sure. Well, Marc, thank you so much for having us here at the conference. And it's actually been an incredible couple of days for us. Mostly, we spent a lot of our time speaking with many of the people here in the audience, talking about the partnership that we've now created between Blackboard and Salesforce to help bring Blackboard's learning software to the Force.com platform. Many of you in the audience are probably already familiar with Blackboard if you recently went to school or took some graduate courses, or you may have kids in school that are using our technology. We now have thousands of colleges and universities and corporations around the world that are using our technologies for education and online training. We're incredibly excited to be able to bring that and integrate it with the Salesforce platform and Force.com to allow people to not only better track
And that's what we're seeing right here on the screen behind us,
yes.
right?
Oh,
This application.
yeah, perfect. This application...
What are we seeing exactly?
What you're seeing is the ability for any manager to be able to not only see how their Salesforce is actually doing on the road managing pipeline, but if they're falling behind, get them that training they need on the road. If there's a new product that's released or a new update, quickly be able to get that corporate training in front of the salesperson, not having to wait to the beginning of the year where you have that once-a-year sales meeting. You can get the training for them when they need it on the go. And not just over the web, but on mobile devices such as the iPad as well. This gets them the information they need right away. And also, we're benefiting from the incredible infrastructure that you've already developed on Salesforce and Force.com for better reliability and security to make sure that that information is protected, but can also be distributed in a way that's beneficial to the entire sales organization.
Thank you very much. Great to have you here. We're really delighted. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much. And I've had a great conversation with a lot of people here. If you're interested in learning more, please come by our booth or just email me directly at michael@blackboard.com. And we'd love to talk to you more about how we can help with your own training and e-learning needs. Thank you again, Marc. This has been a terrific conference.
Deanna, welcome to Dreamforce. We're delighted to have you.
Happy to be here.
Thank you very much. Can you tell us about your experience and what you guys are doing?
Great. So Belkin first deployed Salesforce about 5 years ago in our Americas division. And what we've really seen over the last 3 to 4 years is the expansion of way globally into EMEA and Europe. But what's interesting is we've used it outside of the sales organization. So we're using it to solve a lot of collaboration and information flow problems between our program management, finance, sales, operations, and marketing teams. So we've got over 2,000 SKUs that we sell, and just the release cycles for those every year get very complicated from a collaboration perspective. So one of our custom apps, our pricing and rebates application, it's been built to support essentially when we have a rebate or pricing program come up. Anyone globally puts those in, and everyone has visibility into those, and the workflow across the organization goes. So we've really been using the custom to build the workflow.
What's been your best experience at Dreamforce so far?
So my best experience so far is probably being here and being able to share Belkin's success story with you guys. I think that our team loves the application. I think that what's interesting is we've built more than 20 or 25 apps. The size of my team hasn't grown. We've been able to really leverage that and grow and be super efficient, and we love the platform.
We're so happy you're here. Thank you so much. Joe, welcome.
Thanks, Marc.
Great customer, Kelly Services. So thrilled to have you. Can you tell us a little about what you guys are up to?
Absolutely. First, I have to say I learned yesterday that you and I share a passion.
All right, of course. I think I got it from you, actually. Marc, I haven't matched my tie with my socks yet, so I got to do that.
That's the next step for you, Marc. So
I got to get a tie first.
Give me a shout, and I'll set you up with that. So, Kelly Services, we've been doing a lot with the platform for a while now. Our flagship app is a supplier portal that we built into last year and rolled out through the year. We reach out to thousands and thousands of suppliers around the globe so we can tap the best talent to bring to our customers, and the platform is allowed to do us. But the coolest thing about the app was really the way we launched it. So the business was dead set on going out and buying an application, traditional, build it, put it on servers, host it on premise. And we were having a tough time getting uptake and confidence that we could go out and build this thing on the platform. So the business guys went in the room, they started writing their RFP, and I thought, I'll be darned if I'm going to let this happen. And we locked a couple of my brightest developers that had never really done anything on the platform in a room with a couple of really smart folks from the business.
Yep.
Slid them in some pizzas and Mountain Dew every now and then.
Yeah.
A week later, we brought the business back in the room. They're still writing the RFP, and we demoed the app in real time and played out a script as if it was actually being used. And we were around the table, the jaws were dropping, people were absolutely astounded. It delivered 60 to 70% of what they thought was going to take us, months and months of buying and customizing and rolling out, all before they could even get the RFP out the door.
What's been your best experience at Dreamforce so far?
My best experience was listening to Will.i.am talk about how he's going to use the cloud. I thought that was fantastic.
He's pretty awesome, isn't he?
Yes, sir. Thanks, Marc.
I know I got to get him back here. Hey, great to see you, Peter. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
Can you tell us about Avon and what you guys are up to?
Absolutely. So our custom app with Force.com is a productivity tool for our sales leaders. We have approximately several 100,000 sales leaders within Avon who both sell Avon products and also bring other representatives into the business and earn commissions off of their downline. And so what we do is every day, many times a day, we drive information from our enterprise data warehousing platform into the cloud, and we provide both detail and summary level order information and payments and other business information. And the whole premise is that so our sales leaders can operate with information right now in the moment, and then within the same application communicate. So for example, if I get up today and there's 2 days left in the selling campaign, I can find out that there's 10 people in my downline who haven't submitted an order yet, and right in the same application, I burst communications to those 10 people, or I get in touch with them, whatever the preferred way is, and we win in this campaign. We're implemented in 18 countries today. We're going to be in 50 to 60 countries within the next 12 to 18 months. We have 40,000 active users. We'll be at 150,000 users. So
150,000 users.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a leader. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you, Marc.
And, what's been your best? This is your first Dreamforce?
This is my second Dreamforce.
What's been your hot experience so far?
Well, what I really like best is coming to the keynote and hearing all of the big news, the database.com news, all the news we heard this morning. It makes me feel like I'm partnered with a real engine here.
Fantastic. Well, we're so thrilled to work
Thank
with Avon. Great company. Marc, great to have you. We love Deloitte. Can you tell us a little about what you guys are doing here?
Yeah, absolutely, Marc. So Deloitte's approach to the market is a business-led, technology-enabled to solve our customers' problems in the advisory, the implementation, the operation.
Right, sure, of course.
And that's been a great match
in
going together in partnership with Salesforce from the very beginning, as you had a focused approach, software as a service to solve a well-understood need in sales and in service.
Yep.
As the marketplace got used to that and needed more sophistication, you dropped down and opened the platform for us. We took advantage of that, and now with the announcements today,
it's an exciting relationship.
It's been fantastic. So we add the database sophistication, you add the Ruby on Rails, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, isn't that great?
And
you guys do a lot of Ruby development at Deloitte, don't you?
We do a good bit of it, actually. The speed of development.
These are my new best friends at Heroku. They would love to talk to you.
We would love to talk with them. So a little different than some of the previous stories, we develop for ourselves as well as for the client base.
Yeah.
And so some of the examples that we're talking about today, the recruiting app, you showed one yesterday.
Sure.
We built one internally. We've hired 8,000 people in the last 6 months.
Yeah,
it's a big time for us. an innovation app where we built an idea agora, an idea sharing space for creating innovation that we then took to the clients. A trade promotion management app, which we've heard about before, but this one was very interesting. We built it in 3 weeks, including integration against SAP.
Yeah.
And planning to roll it out.
Is that a software company?
Yeah. Some other ERP solution at the core. Inside a box, right? Not cloud.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Hey, we're so thrilled. What's been your best experience at Dreamforce so far?
You know, I always love walking the show floor. You get to see what's real, not only in terms of sort of the talk, but the walk.
Fantastic.
And not only in terms of depth, but breadth. So it's a great thing.
Great, and hey, thanks everyone. Our customer representatives from the audience, please thank them.